Just when you thought Cash Money G Fani Willis couldn't go any lower, she defies all expectations. As the pit bull, you know him, I know him, you love him, I love him. Steve Sadow, Trump's lead attorney in this RICO case, says DA Fani Willis strikes again. You're not going to believe what she's doing now. She's denying children. Oh, as a father, this really hits home. She's denying children the justice that they deserve. On top of all the egregious things she's committed over her abysmal, abominable career, she's now giving the kids the boot. I'm going to explain everything. Let's go to the outline. Okay, I'm going to explain everything about what's going on here in Fani Willis's district again, as well as stick around. I'm going to share with you a clip of AOC walking out a pro-Hamas supporter. This is who they fight for, but let's get right into it. You can see at the center of your screen that this is taken directly from the documentation in the file in the highlighted area where it says during a review of video footage, there were multiple occurrences when staff members were observed pulling, pushing, shoving, and hitting children in care. As if that wasn't bad enough, people in Roswell, Georgia are denied any justice by Cash Money G, Fani Willis. This is really emotional for me as a father. If you're a parent, if you're a grandparent, or if just you're a human being with warm blood coursing through your veins, this is going to affect you at a visceral level. But it's important because Cash Money G Fani Willis is just a microcosm of this entire party. Let me explain. First, so this is in Roswell, Georgia. Parents of victims of alleged abuse at a Roswell daycare center wanted an in-person meeting with the district attorney's office. This after learning last week via email that 3 daycare teachers who once faced felony charges, including first-degree cruelty to children charges, can now do what's called pretrial diversion instead of going to trial. What, Professor Nez, pray tell, is pretrial diversion? I'm going to explain that in a second. You guys are very, very smart, intelligent. Everybody that watches this show is. I'm getting kind of California nightmarish trauma past vibes of Prop 47. If you're feeling that too, you're on the right track. This poor parent, I'm sorry. It just hits me home as a parent, man. This poor parent, Lindsay Atkinson, says irate. I mean, it just, I would say, first of all, shocked me. I mean, it blew our mind. That was the reaction of parents of victims of alleged abuse inside a Roswell daycare caught on video in 2022. They have video footage of this. They have actual video footage of these monsters doing monstrosities against children. These aren't teenagers. These are 3, 4, 5-year-olds. I mean, I'm shaking right now, shaking. I think God would never do this to me. If something like this happened to one of my kids, God bless you, parents. God bless you, Lindsay Atkinson and Ryan Atkinson. If something like this happened to my kids, I would go on a murdering rampage. I'd murder the entire world. I'd just become a murdering rampage nutbag. New video shows rough handling of 2 and 3-year-olds, not even 4 and 5-year-olds. Lindsay Atkinson said he was 100% targeted. This is the first time parents Lindsay and Ryan Atkinson have spoken out about the treatment of their son. He came home with a lot. He came home with a lot of bruises and bumps, Lindsay Atkinson said. After viewing video from a 2-week span, police arrested 3 teachers, Lulu Almsusli, Soriana Briseño and Zenia Alatswani. I'm probably butchering those names, and I don't give a rat's ass. They deserve a lot worse. A report from state investigators said, quote, during review of video footage, there were multiple, not even once, not even twice, multiple occurrences when staff members were observed pulling, pushing, shoving, and hitting children in daycare. I mean, it's rage. It's hard for me to imagine, Lindsay Atkinson said. The Atkinsons and other parents say they just know it's even harder to imagine that prosecutors with the Fulton County District Attorney's Office, there's a really good reason why this is highlighted, will no longer pursue charges against all three teachers. Boy, as somebody who lives in California, having the second worst district attorney of all in all the land in Gascon, back before we now have a new DA, I forget his name, but he's a lot better. Not that much better, but he's better. Hochman, we have Hochman now. Boy, does this just kind of, the reason I'm sharing this, you might be saying, Nez, why are you sharing this? This is a pattern. This is pattern recognition. Everything we're seeing in Los Angeles, Karen Bass, Newscomb, in Chicago, Mayor Brandon Johnson, who is the worst mayor next to Karen Bass, calling Trump's helping Americans, sending illegal criminals, deporting all of Biden and Kamala's voter base, the Confederacy, saying this is white supremacy on full. I mean, we need to expose these people. We need to hold these people accountable because nobody else will. The corporate mass media will never hold these people accountable. For some reason, they think it's in their best interest to support this kind of lunacy. Fulton County District Attorney's Office will no longer pursue charges against all three teachers. Not only is that the most egregious antithesis to justice, children for crying out loud, Fani, children for crying out loud. But just like she did in the open records case against Ashley Merchant, just like she did when she was caught red-handed with American Pie Wade in the Trump RICO case, the email gave no reason. This is what the email said. Multiple people reviewed the evidence, the facts, the indictment, and considered your opinions on the matter. And the decision to offer pretrial diversion was made. Fani Willis and her entire office, which is a travesty to justice, which is the most abominable DA's office in the history of district attorneys' offices. If you don't know, I'll remind you in just a second. They actually reviewed the footage. These children went home with bruises, 2 to 3-year-olds. They reviewed the footage and said, nah, we're not going to charge these people. And their reasoning, we reviewed it. We don't think it's worth it. Children. So here's pretrial diversion, which it's got Prop 46, 47 vibes all over it. According to Fulton County's website, pretrial diversion is an alternative for low-level offenders and non-violent offenses. Doesn't that sound familiar, Nez Nation? Quote, Lindsay Atkinson said this, it's community service. It's a fine and nothing on their record. Nothing on their record. They abuse children. Nothing goes on their record. I mean, if you're not shaking your fist right now, if your blood isn't boiling right now, I don't know what could do that. And the scariest thing is these women could walk into a daycare tomorrow and get a job if they wanted. If this all goes through, holy mackerel. Parents of the toddlers involved never thought it would apply to felony charges for alleged physical abuse of children and want a trial and accountability, as they should in a republic that's founded on common sense, as they should in an America that you, me, and most Americans want and have grown up in and want for their children and their grandkids and their grandkids' grandkids, as they should in an America that makes sense. The justice system is failing us, not failing us, but failing the community, Lindsay Atkinson said. The writer of this article reached out to the DA's office and they said they couldn't comment since the case is still open, which is a bunch of BS. They're not going to comment. They're never going to comment because they never want to be even near a molecule, a hair breadth of accountability. The parents all signed and sent a letter to District Attorney Fani Willis and to the judge. So stay tuned. I'll let you know what's up with that and what comes of that. As always, this is your number one stop for everything regarding this and more. It's just baffling to me. I don't understand how she got elected. I don't understand how Fani Willis got elected in Fulton County. Why would you want more of this, Fulton County? She is laughing at everybody. She is laughing at the justice system. She's laughing at Fulton County. She's laughing at the state Senate committee with Bill Cowser. She's laughing at the governor who recommended to the appeal board she does not get the appeal that she wants and get put back on the Trump RICO case. She's appealing that disqualification case. I mean, how does this? It's got to be something. The fact that she met with Kamala Harris before the indictment of Trump, the fact that Obama, the cabals, all involved in this, the fact that she keeps getting away with everything time and time again. Did she really win the election for district attorney of Fulton County? I mean, you've got the longest trial in Fulton County history with the YSL trial. The last recorded reports of the amount of money that Fulton County taxpaying residents paid was in the 30s, millions, $30 million. And nothing happened. Nothing came of it. It went through 3 judges. It was an absolute travesty and clown show, televised. It made the district attorney's office look awful. The ex parte meeting with Fani Willis's judge, Judge Glanville, Suge Knight, how I kind of affectionately called him. I mean, you had the Trump RICO case, which was a total clown show and an embarrassment to the entire nation, where she was caught red-handed with American Pie wage. She was caught lying. She was caught committing perjury. She was caught divulging forfeiture funds, cheating. I mean, it's like the list goes on and on and on. She acted like a complete maniacal rabid dog when she went on the stand. She's been caught in public multiple times. Even though she claims she's not in a relationship with him, she claims it's over with. She was caught with 3 SUV security guards because she wanted to take American Pie Wade to a Mexican restaurant, which God knows cost tens of thousands of dollars, to Fulton County. I mean, Fulton County, let me know in the comments down below, what is going on over there? What is happening over there? Why do you keep electing these people? California, this goes for you too. Chicago, this goes. Why do you keep electing people that spit on you to your face? They fight for the cancer of society instead of giving these parents a little sense. I mean, your kids were abused. You're never, ever going to be okay from that. That's never going to go away. You're never going to get over it. I don't care how much therapy you take. It's always going to be embedded as a dark scar in your chest. That's never going to leave. But to deny them just a little moment of reprieve, a little like sigh of relief that at least these people are being held accountable, they can go get another job and nothing's on their record. You offer them freedom after abusing children? I mean, make it make sense. They fight for the cancer of society instead of giving hardworking, law-abiding, legal American citizens who pay their taxes just a little due justice that they deserve. Don't believe me? Here's AOC walking out. Hamas supporting, terrorists supporting, chaos fomenting, violent fomenting. Khalil Mahmoud out of jail today. Watch. What language was that? Can you tell me? Because I couldn't recognize that language. Was that English? It definitely wasn't English. Has AOC, Ilhan Omar, has Letitia James, has Ratty Raskin, Schiff, Eric Swallowswell, Nadler. Have any of these guys once even reached out to Patty Marin? whose daughter was slain by an illegal criminal alien? How about Jocelyn Nungare? They fight for the cancer of society instead of law-abiding Americans. When are you going to wake up, my fellow Americans? I'm begging you. I'm pleading with you. These are facts. This isn't some kind of right-wing agenda. This isn't some kind of architected narrative, which is, by the way, what the left does all the time, especially with their media apparatus backing them up. These are just facts. This is what's happening. You see it in your cities. Try going to Los Angeles versus 20 years ago. Try going to San Francisco versus 10 years ago. New York City, Chicago, Portland, Seattle. I was just in Seattle not that long ago. Try going to these cities now. Denver. Try going to these cities now. These sanctuary cities. Why are you fighting for the cancer of society when we need your help? Every day, the silent majority, law-abiding citizens. It doesn't make an ounce of sense. I can't wait to get your comments on this. As always, let me know what you think in the comments down below. If you love America, tap that thumbs up. I see you eyeing this amazing shirt. If you want to get one of these, we got a huge special going on right now. Link to the shop is in the pinned comment and in the description down below. Check out these videos coming up on the screen right here, just in case you missed them. Tap my face right here to subscribe and follow. It's free. And as always, may God bless you. May God bless the USA and all who defend her. I'll see you soon.